If you're looking for a build that can get you win after win without ever losing one round, that is easy to build and that has all the parts in Act 2, as well as being one of the tankiest build in the entire game with AP of over 18,000, then the Laser Punisher is for you. Here's my guide to building one of the best early builds you can ever imagine in Armored Core 6. The Laser Punisher is a tank build with 2 mounted laser cannons as well as 1 laser rifle in each hand. The build is so strong that sometimes the duels will last under 30 seconds. It is extremely overpowered if you do it the right way. And in today's video, I will teach you how to fine-tune it so that you win every single duel. When I was playtesting this build, I did exactly 8 duels and I won 16 rounds. I didn't even come close to losing one, and my health never dropped under 30%. So without further ado, let's get right into it. Alright, so your first weapon on your right hand will be the laser rifle VP66LR by Aquabus. Even though it's one of the very first weapons you get, it is extremely powerful and ridiculously strong in PvP. So you want one in each hand, and on your shoulders you're going to want the laser cannon VP60LCS, also by Aquabus, and this cannon has a lot of stun and damage. Really solid. The rest of the build is just about putting on as much health as possible. So for the head, I use the HD012 Melander C3, and that head specifically has a strong AP rating of 970. For the core, you're going to want to use a CC3000 Wrecker, and that one has also a very high AP rating. And because of the tank legs that you're going to be using, you can pretty much wear anything. You can have all the heaviest parts at once. So for the arms, I use the 04101 Mine Alpha. And even though they're probably not the heaviest in the game, once I find new arms that are heavier, I will put those on, because as you can see, I still have a lot of space on my current load. For the legs, you're going to want to use the LG-022T Born Misa, and the main reason is for the amount of load you can have on the AC, and the AP is insanely high, so you will be pretty much unkillable as long as you use these legs. You could use a lighter tank version, but it won't be as effective. The boosters, you don't even need to worry about that because the tank legs don't accept custom boosters. And for the FCS, you're going to want to take the FCS G2 P05. This one is giving you a lot of medium range assist, which is really good, and it's also giving you some close range assist, which is basically the distances that we'll be fighting with this loadout. Now for the generator, it's extremely important that you use the VP200 because all the laser weapons have a very high energy load. So this is the only generator that I have at the moment that allows you to have that much energy available. So that's pretty much the only option for this build. Now for the expansion slot, you're going to want to use terminal armor. Basically, it will save you from death for 2 seconds if you happen to get down to 0 AP. But you're not going to need it because this build is pretty much unkillable, at least at the point where we are now. When some people start unlocking higher end items, then that might be another story, but from the 8 matches I've done with this build, I haven't even come close to needing this. Now the OS tuning is extremely important. You're going to want to put at least 2 points in the damage mitigation, and you are going to want to max out the energy weapons output control tuning. That will give you an extra 15% of energy damage. It's not even mandatory, the build is still strong without it, but you might as well do it. And then you want to unlock terminal armor and boost kick, because boost kick is just 1 point anyways. So now that you have all the build information, let's take a look at this build in action. So as you can see, using the build is extremely easy. You just spam your laser rifles and then you use your laser cannons when you're pretty sure you're going to hit the target. The beautiful thing about the laser cannons is that they're not like the missile launchers. They don't have a long cooldown. You can use them probably 2 to 3 times in a row before it overheats. So yeah, this is a very strong build that is extremely hard to counter. The closest person that came to beating me was someone that was extremely fast and was using melee weapons. But even then, it's like when they're too close to you, it becomes easier to hit them with the laser cannons. So using a fast AC with melee weapons against this build is also a double-edged sword. So anyways, try out the build. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Honestly, this is my favorite PvP build so far, and it's actually really good in PvE as well, depending on the missions. Thanks so much for watching, everybody. Please like and subscribe to the channel. It really helps, and I'll see you guys on the next video.